on. It's me again. So I just wanted to do a quick little video for you on the blocking of this hood. So I did the other side already. This side's already done. It's light gray, it's already sanded. This primer is still unsanded, it's still shiny. I'm gonna try to keep my head in, but then I don't know if you want to see that. But anyway, this side's shiny, it's unsanded. Started sanding part of this back here. You can see it's partially sanded. So I'm gonna just do a quick video of blocking. Now, the other side over there had a real soft spot, really tuna can spot, if you will. So I had to be really careful about sanding it because if you press too hard and make it go down, you're not blocking it flat. So one of my big secrets, and anybody should know this one, to make panels straight, flat, the secret is not to do this. You want to plane the whole area. And you'll see that as I sand this. You don't want to be doing short strokes. You want to make sure you're covering the distance of the panel. You want to plane it down. You're not trying to, cut it down so quick that you're making valleys and low spots and everything else. So I'm going to put my mask on. I'm going to block this out real quick, and you're going to see how this primer acts as its own guidepost. As soon as I start cutting through, you're going to see that it breaks through light gray. It's going to quickly show all my highs and low spots. So let me mask up, and here we go. Okay, so what you're seeing here, all these lines, these lines are from plastic spreader. So what I do, it's notorious. Wait a second. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, I don't care what kind of body filler you use, you're always going to get pinholes. Even on the cans it would say pinhole free. It's free pinholes. So what I do, that's one of the things I like a lot about this primer. You put your first coat down and it goes on very thin. You give it a few minutes to start setting up and it turns more syrupy. At that point, that's when I'll take the plastic spreader and I'll run it over. That's why you see all these lines, these cuts. I'll run it down the whole panel and I'll smear that primer into the pinholes. This is after already I've chased most of the larger pinholes with putty or a thin down body filler, whichever you choose. I thin down my body filler with honey. But you're never going to get all of the pinholes out, especially the very, very teeny tiny ones. So with that, I use the primer as the pinhole filler. So like I said, once it starts to set up and it gets like syrup, I spread it with the plastic spreader. And then I'll go back over it again, second coat. I'll sometimes find pinholes that didn't get covered, so I'll do it again. Usually by the second coat, my pinholes are gone. And that's when I'll lay on 2 or 3 more coats of this primer and it really locks everything in. Because by trying to fill the pinholes with primer, layer after layer after layer after coat, you're going to might eventually fill the pinholes, but once you start sanding, you break it through those layers of primer, you're going to break back into those pinholes. So that's optimal. The idea is to fill the pinholes before they're a problem. So as you can see, there are not many low spots at all. It's breaking through all over the place. So little spot here, that's nothing. It's still scratching stuff. This side is going to be really good. It's going to come on nice and flat. I can see a little bit of less breakthrough right here, so I can see that there's a little more area here, but it's still at that same, still at the same scratches. There's nothing completely black like this. This is completely black. Nothing I see back here is completely black. Except there's one spot here. But even at that, there are very, very light scratches on top of that. So this is going to block out really nicely. This hood was bad. It was really bad. So it took a lot of work to make it straight, and now I can see that my efforts paid off because it's going to be nice and straight when I'm finished blocking it. So I'm starting off with 80 just to cut the surface. Start with a good grit, a rough grit, to bring everything down. Not completely, because you want to leave yourself enough material to use finer sandpaper going down. So I'll start with the 80, I'll cut it down just so everything's just about this okay. Then I'll take 120, I'll take it from there, block it, finish blocking with 180, and then I'll take 120 on a soft pad, go over the whole hood, just to soften the scratches, and that's when it'll get its final, its finished primer, just to fill scratches. As you can see, I don't know if you can, this side looks really good. You can't see in a video that it looks good, but there's no low spots. Everything looks really good. So I just wanted to give you a quick little tutorial, if you will. And with that, I'm signing back off again, and I am going to finish this today. Alright guys, have a good one, stay blessed, and see ya.